Hello YouTube, how have you been? This episode is supposed to be the last video in this playlist. How project works? Of course, there are a lot of things, features and fixes that we can do. I will improve this project in the future and you can help me if you send a message or leave a comment. Let's make this application better together. Today I want to refactor all code, remove some unuseful code and write a test function for API getter. Ready? Well, let's get started. First of all, take a look at the Telegram controller file. There is a Telegram token which is visible for everyone who opens this project on GitHub. So let's hide it in env file. Create a variable for token and replace the token with this variable in the controller file. Okay, looks better. The blade view file is next. Here we have a lot of useless code that we don't want to keep any longer. Remove login and register section from the blade layer, change a tile to something meaningful, and that's it. The view layer is okay. Our getData controller is needed for transport data from MySQL database to the view. So basically we don't need a setter method here, therefore let's get rid of it. Just copy all important code to getter section and rename variables. Let's say the rates parameter in the view will be named rates. We want to use a carbon class in the database query in order to make a request easier. So add a carbon subdays method in query. And we don't need a request class in the header anymore. With this carbon method, we can demand as many days as we want to see in a web page. 7, for example. Roads file is easy. We need only one road because we will get data from cron. So delete it, and one road has left. It shows the main web page. Okay, everything is fine so far. Now have a look at getData from API controller. Let's explore it in more detail. Here we take information from remote server, and probably this is a weak spot. What if there is a mistake in server response, and our JSON decode function makes an exception? I suppose this is a good place to write a unit test here. So, open a terminal and write a php artisan make test command. A new test file has appeared in tests catalog. Let's take a look at it. There is an example test function. It makes a get request into the application, while the assert status method asserts that the returned response should have the given HTTP status code, 200 in this case. Let's try to run all tests. Write php artisan test command. Unit test is okay, but 2 our tests are failed. We got 500 HTTP status, while 200 was expected. It is because the XAMPP server is not working, so start the XAMPP server and run php artisan test command again. Now they work fine. I want to test the getData from API controller to be sure that all data from a provider is gotten. Therefore, let's change the user test. Name it test currency API and create a new class instance. It has a getData method, so use it, and I use assert equals function here. It compares response from the getData method and a parameter that we expect to see. Don't forget to declare this class, and now we can try it. When the getData method is executed, it tries to download a new JSON array, and if it didn't work, a catch block runs. Let's end this block with fails in this case. So if we had a mistake, our test would show this, because it expects to have true. I want to be sure that there is a mistake, so screw up a currency API function, and now we are ready to check how the test works. It failed. It means it works fine, doesn't it? Let's fix the mistake and check the test again. Yes, everything is correct. Don't forget to upload new changes to the Git repository. And now our job here is done. Project is ready. Let's sum it up. We create our first application that helps track different currency values. We use PHP, Laravel, and MySQL database. We glanced at Artisan, Composer, and Git, and create a small Telegram bot. It was really small project, but we had a lot of work, frankly. I'm gonna start a new project very soon, so stay tuned. That's all for this video. Thank you all for watching. Please write something in the comments below if you have some question, advice, or something to tell me. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel. See you in the next video.